Can you use a product you're allergic to if you keep it completely off your skin and it cures fully to a safe level? Hello besties, and welcome to my most unhinged video yet, because today we are going to try a product that I know I am allergic to. Oh my god, she's crazy, she's doing this for the views. Let me explain. So what I have here is Crisania Neri's new collection. And if y'all don't know who that is, first of all, what are you doing? Because this queen has really come to shake up the nail industry and show other brand owners how it's supposed to be done. All of her products have been tested by world-renowned polymer chemist Doug Schoon. So these products are guaranteed to cure to a safe level. So I've been seeing this all over, and y'all know I already tried the Cris clays, which are my absolute favorite 3D clays ever. And so when I heard that she was releasing a gel line, I got so excited, but that excitement quickly vanished when I found out that it contained HPMA in very safe levels, by the way. And when you ask her for an SDS, you're going to get a legitimate one. Kept seeing all these videos of swatches and just how creamy and buttery and amazing they look, and I was having major FOMO. So I decided this was an opportunity to answer one of mine and my followers' most burning question. So today I want to answer that question for myself, and I definitely understand the giant risk that I am taking here, and I am definitely overestimating my abilities, but as always, do it for the science. Don't try this at home. Don't be like me, where your pastimes include turning yourself into a giant science experiment for funsies. And again, the reason I chose this brand to do this test with is because it is scientifically guaranteed to cure to a safe level, whereas with a lot of other gels that contain things I'm allergic to, we're just guessing. We don't have the testing to back it up, but this product line does. So I want to see if I put this on top of soft gel extensions and keep it completely off my skin, will I be able to use it? Let's find out. I also want to mention before we get started, not sponsored, I just really love Crisania and what she is doing for the nail industry. Not only are her products scientifically tested, but hello packaging. And have you guys seen her marketing videos? The editing is chef's kiss. This is so cute and so professional because look at my raggedy swatch sticks with purple Sharpie. I only got 3 colors, and look at these bottles. I'm not going to show you guys too much of this. If you want to see how everything looks, please check out her page and look at all her gorgeous marketing videos. And I'm sure it took forever to do because, again, the quality. Then, of course, we have one of the most gorgeous lamps I have ever seen. And I honestly thought it was going to be bigger, so I'm really happy at the size this actually is. Look at the quality of those LEDs. It's not those stick-on LEDs from Amazon. Now, this is a corded lamp, because with a corded lamp, you're always going to get consistent power output. You're always going to get consistent curing. You don't have to worry about battery level. Okay, and here we've got Royal, Petal, and Stone. This is seriously the most stunning blue I have ever... Oh, look at that pigment. And look at that brush. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I'm kind of terrified, okay? But I just trust that this is going to go well. And honestly, because there's so much pressure to have like the most perfect application ever, that's probably gonna make my application worse. But we'll see, we'll go really slow. And although I absolutely hate leaving a gap, I know it is the safest thing to do. And so that is what I'm going to do here, so that there is no chance this is going to get on my skin. And then I'm just going to be doing my usual gelx routine using Hona and finally trying out these Hona tips.
I will say these are very flat. If you have curved nail beds, these are not going to work for you. Look at that. They are quite flat. And Hona's Pure Foundation is just such an incredible base. Look at how well that leveled out. As you could see, I still had some unevenness where I removed the builder gel, but left a thin layer. However, this just smoothed everything right up and it looks perfect. I always leave this part in because it's just so satisfying, and this product is so easy to control. I've got it down perfect. Moment of truth, I did record the entire application process. Obviously, I'm going to speed it up, but I just wanted to make sure that if I do react, nobody can say that it was because I got anything on my skin, because we're about to serve perfection.
Now, this just applies like an absolute dream. It is so creamy, so pigmented, and that brush is so easy to work with that even though I'm going for a perfect application, I did not have to pull out a liner brush once. That blue is just the most stunning blue I have ever seen, and I'm going to keep risking it for the biscuit on this one because it is so gorgeous. I'm kind of wishing I would have just done blue on every single finger instead, but I wanted to try the other color. Also, because these are so pigmented, Crisania recommends curing for 120 seconds and also working in very thin layers. Looking back now, I did not do that. These are pretty thick, so whoops. I did also record the application on my dominant hand because if y'all want to see how I slay with my non-dominant hand, I wanted to include that there too. So all right, and here goes nothing. I'm not gonna lie, I was absolutely terrified doing this because I knew that the slightest slip up could be very, very painful. I was also watching the new season of Bridgerton throughout this whole thing, so that really helped to kind of keep me calm and keep my mind off of it and not focus on having to be so perfect and just doing a regular application. Okay, I think y'all get the point. I love these. So I'm just going to be quiet now and let y'all enjoy the rest of the application to the sound of some music. Lastly, I am topping it off with the Hona top coat. I just felt using Crisania's top coat would be a little too risky, and also I didn't buy it. So anyway, here is the finished results, and I absolutely love it. I think the colors are stunning. The camera is definitely not doing it justice. And to be honest, I've always been a Gap hater, but it really doesn't look that bad in person. I don't know. About the Hona tips though, I'm so sorry. I love you, Hona, but those tips are not it. I just did not like them at all. They were just way too flat. And even though they looked like they were going to cover the entire nail when I was trying them, it still left some gaps at the end. And I just cannot believe I actually pulled this off without getting a single bit of gel polish anywhere. Now I am just going to bed and hoping for the best. It is day 2, and of course the burning question on everyone's mind is, did I have a reaction? And I am very excited to say that the answer to that is no. I am absolutely shooketh at the fact that I was able to pull this off and not get a single drop of gel anywhere on my skin. I'm gonna put up a picture of what my nails looked like yesterday, and then here's what they look like today. I mean, like, even on my non-dominant hand. Pat, pat, pat. Not even a tingle. Quick update, it's finally nail day and I just haven't had time to do my nails. So I actually ended up leaving these on for 3 weeks and they're still going strong. Honestly, this is the nicest looking grow out I have ever had. So maybe they're onto something with the Gap. Let me show you this hand. Love how they're growing out. The Hona top coat has stayed strong and shiny. And I'm surprised that the tips have lasted as well because I was a little concerned about them. This is absolutely incredible. Now, why did I do this and what does it prove? To be completely honest with you guys, I have seen a lot of monomer hate lately and a lot of brand bashing with good brands. So now everyone just goes and asks brands, are you HEMA free? Are you HPMA free? And if the answer is no, then it's like, bad brand. And I feel partially responsible for that. Even though I have always said in all of my videos that the monomer itself isn't the problem, is these greedy companies that formulate irresponsibly use a crap ton of it with zero regard for curing efficiency and cheap lamps that do not fully cure their product. That is the problem, not the monomer itself. And every time that I've called a brand out, it's either been for having too much of it or for lying about their ingredients. Simply having the monomer itself does not make a brand bad. So I felt it was partially my responsibility to correct that narrative because maybe I hadn't been clear enough in my previous videos, but people just kind of took it and ran with it and just started bashing any brand that had HEMA or HPMA. And the thing is, HEMA is actually an amazing bonder. And I'm actually really upset at the fact that I can't use it anymore because it's amazing for retention. Again, when used in safe quantities and a chemically balanced product. So what does this all prove? Even for someone with an allergy, if you use a well-formulated product with safe levels of monomer, in a closed system with a scientifically tested matching lamp that is guaranteed to cure to a safe level, and you have perfect application, you are completely safe. Now, are we going to have perfect application 100% of the times? No, absolutely not. We're human. As much as I absolutely adore these products and I will use them again, will I buy an entire collection and have this be my go-to brand? No, because it's simply just too stressful to know that even the tiniest little drop is going to be quite painful for me. However, if you don't already have an allergy and you are using products that have monomers and you're using them responsibly, rest assured you're going to be just fine. There has been so much fear-mongering and brand bashing since my original Beatles series. And again, that was never my intention, but I am the one who made all the hoopla about it, so I do feel a bit partially responsible. And so please, guys, stop bashing brands that are completely fine. And what I hoped to do on my channel, which maybe I'm failing at, is give you the skills and knowledge to be able to look at a product, read an SDS, and determine for yourself whether this was something that you wanted to use and how to use it, as well as knowing the red flags and telltale signs of a good brand versus a shady one, and that is not based off of the fact that it has a monomer. Any monomer can be allergenic. There are some more than others based on their molecular weight, and that's why HEMA is known as more allergenic, because it's a very, very small molecule with a lower molecular weight, so it penetrates the skin easier, and that's why it's more allergenic. But if you take a product and you put any other monomer, like iboma, for example, something I'm not allergic to, you put 80% iboma in a product and it's not curing, I'm going to become allergic to iboma, no matter how well I apply it, because it's not going to cure properly. And at the end of the day, there are only two ways that you end up exposed to gel. One is you get it on your skin, whether it be an application or brushing it, or you dropped a brush or whatever it is. And two is under curing. If the product is undercured, it does not matter how perfect your application was. But clearly that is not the case here. Now, what these monomer-free or hypoallergenic products do is kind of give you more margin of error. So for those of us who are already allergic, it gives us more peace of mind that even if we make a tiny mistake, it's not going to be super painful. And for people who don't already have an allergy, like if you're a beginner or you just know that your application kind of sucks a little bit, it gives you more margin of error to where you won't develop an allergy as easily. But that does not mean at all. Remember, the word hypo just means less. It does not mean no. You can still become allergic to any gel product. And that's why you should always practice with regular polish first before you even touch a gel brush. But overall, I'm just really excited about this experiment, about the result, about these products. I swear, if I didn't love my career so much, I think maybe in another life, I would be a polymer chemist, because I don't know why this stuff just tickles my pickle so much. I got so excited when I woke up and I realized that I did not have a reaction. And again, it just really speaks to the importance of choosing responsible brands. And if you haven't already, please make sure you go check out Crisania. Let me know in the comments if you've tried her products or you plan to try them. Everyone should go and see what she is doing for the nail industry. And also, her art is bomb. So make sure you go show my girl Crisania some love. I have spoken to her at length and she just truly, truly loves the nail community and just wants everyone to be safe. And it clearly reflects in her products. Again, not sponsored. I don't have an affiliate code. I just think that what she's doing is incredible and you should go support it. All right, besties, that was all for this one. As always, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell icon so you don't miss any of my videos. It helps me out tremendously so that I can continue to purchase products to do a fun little science experiments like this, because clearly using myself as a lab rat has become my favorite pastime. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you in the next one.